What's going on, everybody? This is Taylor with BSC Ventures. Just going to give a quick video for my stock watch list for this upcoming week. This week we do have some big data coming out with inflation and the CPI data, and then we also have a couple of big earnings coming up, including Walt Disney. We got Upstart, Plug, Lucid. So we should get some moves on those names as well as the SPY because of those earnings. Other than that, I'm just going to be going into my stock watch list. Futures did just open up and we got a large gap down into my demand zone. This is about a 30-point drop from close, which is about $3 on the SPY. So let's go to the SPY currently. Currently we closed at around 376. I'm going to be looking at some major levels in the 375 level, the 374 level, and then the big one I have is this 370 level. We did have a triple bottom on 370 intraday on Friday with a massive move up towards the end of day. So that's going to be a major watch. Under 370, I think we could get some real blood going to 360, maybe even sub 360. So definitely keep that level on watch for the biggest one. And then for the upside on on the rate hike news, which was Wednesday, we did have all of this rejection at 378, so that's going to be another major watch. So above 376 or 375, since we're opening up a little under 375. If we do move over 375, I'll likely take calls targeting the 378 level. Other than that, let's look on the daily really quickly. So yeah, we have this. We have these two levels right here, and then you can see we have a massive hammer, but it's still red, so it's still some weakness in there. So I'll be looking for mostly downside heading into CPI, and I think CPI might just come in a little hotter than everyone expects. Other than that, I'm going to be looking at Apple. As you can see, we did have a major 134 double bottom bounce. Closing us above the 138 level, which was a huge level I had on watch in previous videos, and it's still a big watch for me. So above 138, I could target 140 with calls, and then even higher to this double wick for the last 2 days at around 142, 143. Above that, I like 145 area. Below 138, I will target that 134 level again for puts, and then even lower going to the annual lows at 129. I always say I have snow on watch. We did break below that channel, went in for a retest, which is like a triple top retest of that channel, and then broke all the way down to 130 where we inevitably bounced. So I got the 130 here. If you look right here, there is a gap at around 130 to 132. So if we break down on that 130 level, I'll definitely be targeting around 124 for puts, and then below that, obviously, the annual low of 110. If we do continue to bounce, and if the market bounces, I could only assume that snow will be back to this 146, where we did get this bounce right here. So I would take calls targeting the upside. Definitely keep UUP and TLT on watch. TLT, as it continues to reject this downtrend line and continues to fall, that pretty much says that we're going to have more blood in the markets. And if the dollar, we did have a nice gap down, which is why we closed up on SPY on Friday. But if this does bounce, go above that 30 level and starts to move back towards this 30-40 level where we, gapped up and then gapped down, we will definitely have some serious blood in the market. So definitely keep these macro tickers on watch, as well as SPY, the 375, 374, and then 370 level to the downside, and then the 375 if we break above that to target the 378 and 380 levels on the upside. We got Snow below 130 for puts to the downside, and then Apple. Apple would normally be just my upside play. If we do have downside, I'd most likely be taking SPY and Snow. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for my watch list. Definitely keep some of those earnings on watch as well. Majority of my watch list is going to be, or my earnings watch is going to be Disney for this bounce. And hopefully we could break, back over 100 and start moving up on a nice earnings beat. Good luck everybody this week. Link's always going to be in the bio for the Discord. I still got a challenge account going, so tap in if you'd like.